welcome to my channel. I am Stephanie. This is week 30 of, oh my gosh, July the 25th through July the 31st. We're wrapping up. Oh my gosh. Okay, as you see, I am definitely in a different location. Hopefully my air conditioning is not bothering. I just turned it off, so it's not, shouldn't bother anymore. And hopefully I'm not going to do any pointing in this video. As you can see, I'm in a different location. It's because I am recording this super delayed. It's actually Monday. Yesterday was Sunday, and I had to bring kiddo to a freaking super early practice before he leaves for Florida tomorrow on Tuesday for the entire week. So excited about that. We've been preparing for that all weekend long, so it kind of took away from me doing this video and everything like that. Yes, I drove up here. Wow. Yeah. Let's just say if I don't know the directions to the trip, I won't be driving anywhere. And even getting out and doing things first thing in the morning tires my eye out really, really quickly. Went and saw a specialist last week, and they definitely think it's the thing that they thought it was initially. It's called ocular MG. I'm not even going to try and pronounce the actual full name of it, but it's a weakening of the muscle, and specifically in my eye, which is causing the double vision and everything like that. So, whew, yeah, it's been a struggle. It's been a struggle. It also causes like the droopiness that I have in my eye and all of that. So you probably don't really care about all that, but hey, it is what it is. Last week I went and got my nails done. They're an awesome rose gold color, and if you didn't see, I actually did a color change portion of my video compilation last week, so you can go check that out if you want to see the actual color. But I love them. They're so pretty. I think they're so pretty. So let's get into what I did read last week. Like I said, I'm gonna try not to point because I'm doing this on my phone and I'm doing it in reverse, but you guys will see it in the correct form because editing, magic, you know, things like that. But I have to leave a specific amount of space, and then the pointing the pointing should be fine. The pointing should be fine. So I'd be able to point over there, whatever. Anyways, what did I read last week? I read a total of 6 books. I was really good. Oh, by the way, it's my birthday month. It is my birthday month. I'm super excited about that. All month long, I will be celebrating. I actually got a few crowns, which I will be showing off. I didn't bring them with me in the car, of course, but I'll be showing those off in my TikTok videos in the future all month long. And I'm doing this like fitness thing, so you know, yeah. But it's my birthday month. It's my birthday month. So excited about that. Anyways, back to what I read last week, 6 books. And I started off by reading Xavier Cold, which is Hard Knocks #2 by Michelle A. Valentine. Placing this in contemporary, give it 4 stars, give it 3 Steam fans, listen to it as an audiobook. This is the conclusion of Anna and Xavier's story. There are spin-off books, but this is Anna and Xavier's story, and this is the completion of them. Oh my gosh, don't know where that came from. There are more content warnings for grief and abuse and learning backstory of our characters. I kind of felt this one was lacking. I enjoyed it, but it was just like, it was a story. It gave me the rest of how Anna and Xavier ended up coming together. And just as a refresher, Xavier is a wrestler and Anna is getting away from her family, kind of trying to branch out and things like that. So there's that. The next book that I finished was On a Tuesday, which is 1 week series number 1 by Whitney G, and places in contemporary. Give it 4.25 stars. Give it 2 Steam fans. Listen to it as an audiobook. And this is a Black author. It's available in KU or Kindle Unlimited. It's a friends to lovers story. And we have Grayson, who is the star football player of the team. And he needs a tutor. Did I write that right? Yes. He needs a tutor for one class, and Charlotte needs a grade, I believe it is. Is it Charlotte that needs the grade? I think Charlotte needs a grade because, so I'm hesitating because there's a second book that I'm going to talk about that I read as well. So yeah, we're going to go with that. Grayson and Charlotte hook up because they're tutors and they become friends first. And it was so much fun. It was super quick and I really, really enjoyed it. And I liked the dynamic between the two. I did not like the sort of external reason why they were forced apart. I understood it and I appreciated it. I'm glad that it wasn't a sort of miscommunication between the two of them, but yeah, it was still there, and I kind of saw it coming from a mile away. I was like, that's gonna be the evil person. That's the evil person right there. They're the cause for all of this. They really are. But I really liked Grayson and I liked Charlotte as characters. The next book that I finished was One Fine Fae, which is Mystic Bayou 4.5 by Molly Harper. This is a paranormal romance, and it's also a novella in between the series. I did not even know that Molly was releasing more books in the Mystic Bayou series, but I'm super, super happy that she did. Give this one 4.25 stars, sorry. Give it 2 Steam fans. Listen to it as an audiobook. And like I said, it's a novella. It's super quick and fun. We have Charlotte, who is this sort of roving midwife, but she's also a fae. And then we have Leonard, who his family was cursed by a fae back in the day, so you kind of learn why his family was cursed, and Charlotte ends up helping him while delivering the dragon baby of Mystic Bayou, and it was so much fun. I thought it was super cute, and I can't wait for the next book. Next, we have On a Wednesday, like I said, you guys are going to see the sequel or the next book in the series, which is 1 week series number 2 by Whitney G. Place this in contemporary. Give it 4.25 stars. Give it 2.5 Steam fans. Read this one as an ebook because it wasn't offered in audiobook. And this is available on Kindle Unlimited. This is a Black author. Enemies to lovers here. We have Kyle, who you saw in On a Tuesday. And you just knew he was like this man whore. Like this football man whore. And you knew that, but in this story you find out that appearances are not always as they are or always as they seem. He's trying to protect himself. He's getting bombarded with cleat chasers, and he has to deal with that because he's a star football player. Courtney is the girl that he has sort of been watching because she's a cheerleader, she's a journalist, and they end up having to go to the the vagina monologues. He gets it because he has to do an assignment, and she wants this like prestigious journalism internship, or is it an internship? It's something, but it's over in England, and she wants to do it, so she has to write her thesis paper on him because that was what was suggested, and that's what's set up. So she has to interview him, and this is their story about how they kind of broke up, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. I had a little less enjoyment of this one than I did on Tuesday, but I still enjoyed it similarly. I can't wait for the next book because I'm kind of interested in which character we're going to see in the next book. The next book that I finished was The Wedding Dilemma, which is Mile High Firefighters #1 by Mariah Ankenman, and I'm placing this into a rom-com. I give it 4.25 stars. I give it 3 Steam fans. Yeah, 3. I think I'm gonna go with 3. I'm hesitant to give it like 3.5 because there are a couple steamy parts that are pretty steamy. This is a TikTok author, so she's a very, I saw her first over on TikTok, and now I follow her on like most of her platforms. So she's really funny, she's quirky and sweet, the author is. And yeah, I just knew I had to read this story. So we have Tamsin and we have Parker. Tamsin is this like klutzy kind of artist, and she has to call the fire department because she kind of gets herself stuck in a casting, because that's the kind of art piece that she is doing. And Parker is the one, not Parker. Yes, it is Parker. Last name is Kincaid. Parker ends up with his team of firefighters, ends up responding to this call. He finds her attractive, but of course, in fireman code type thing, you aren't allowed to like really get involved with the people that you rescue or that you end up going to a call for. If you see them out on the street, you know, that's a different thing, but they end up having these chance meetings, and then the biggest chance meeting that they have is that their parents are actually getting married. So yeah, they have to work together, and they have an attraction towards each other. So you know, do you give into that attraction? Don't you? You have that whole semi-taboo kind of feeling of, you know, this is about to be my stepbrother, but this is about to be my stepsister. And it's like, but we're adults. We're not under 18, and we're not growing up together. We're full-fledged adults. They're full-fledged adults. And so that kind of takes that whole taboo stepsister thing going on. But at the same time, Parker is kind of jaded with the leaving of his father. And Tamsin is dealing with the death of her mother. And you know, they're working that out. So I really enjoyed the story. I can't wait to read more about the other firefighters, because I'm thinking that's how the series is going to go, and I'm looking forward to that. And the final book that I finished reading last week was The Dragon's Dilemma, which is Lockguard Dragons book number Lockguard Highland Dragons book #1. This is a spinoff from the Stone Ridge Dragon series by Jessie, Donovan, placing this in paranormal romance. Give it 4.25 stars. Give it 3 Steam fans. Listen to it as an audiobook. And like I said, this is a spinoff, and we have this story follows Holly, who is the first Lockguard Highland dragon sacrifice. I think I said that right. I'm getting kind of fuzzy. Yeah, so she is the first sacrifice for the Lockguard clan, and come to find out, she's promised to Fergus, but Fraser is the one that ends up meeting her first. Fraser and Fergus are twins. There are a lot of F dragons in this, F named dragons in this book. That was a little confusing and frustrating, because I was just like, wait, because then you have Finn, who is the Lockguard dragon clan leader, and then you have Faith, and yeah, pretty much everybody has an F name, and it was just like Finn, Fergus, Fraser, Faith, Funkenstein, and okay, can we get any more F's name people in there? And then on top of it, they're Scottish, so yeah, narrator was Scottish, and woo, yeah, accents all over the place, and F names. Oh my gosh. But I really enjoyed it, and you know, it's like, which twin are you gonna freaking be with? And yeah, I kind of wish the names were different, like there were specific names that were different, because it kind of just sounded like she got with a dragon with the name that starts with an F. So yeah. All right, so that finishes everything that I read last week. Let's talk about what I am currently reading. I am currently reading The Dragon Guardian by Jessie Donovan, which is the second book in the Lockguard Highland Dragons series. I will also be reading the new Salvation Society books, which is Caught by Emma Louise, Resolve by Sally Holt, Guarded by DC Renee. There's only 3 in this collection that's being released this time. Not sure what's going on, but there's that. I am also reading Chaos and Love by Michelle A. Valentine, which is the second book in that series, which is a spin-off of the Phenomenal X series, Hard Knock series, that I finished reading last week. I will also be reading Perfect Mess by Fabiola Francisco, which comes out. This is one of the books in the, what is the name of the series? I think it's like, I want to say Willow Creek, but I don't think it's Willow Creek. It's something Creek, where a whole bunch of authors wrote in this series together about this small town. So this is Fabiola's book. I'm super excited to read it, and I'll be reading that. So talking about our Patreon buddy read, you guys have already started voting, but the books that are up for voting until Saturday, and then I will announce the winner, or what we'll be reading, on Sunday in next week's video. The first book, this is not in the correct order. Let me read them in order. So we have Buck Wild by Lauren Landish. We have Pit by Blue Saffire. And then we have Aleatory by Xavier Neal. So I'm super excited for all of those books, and I can't wait to see which one you guys make a priority for my reading. I greatly appreciate that. Other than that, I don't think, make sure that you're voting for the time and the date that you would like to have our buddy read. Oh, that was the thing. So speaking of our buddy read, you guys, oh, look at that. That's even better. You guys, it does not matter if you read the book or not. I just kind of want to have a time so we can like sit down and chat and chit chat about books and things like that. Sometimes it'll be a sort of preview of what the weekend wrap up video is going to look like, or, you know, sometimes my thoughts on the books. You know, we can talk about what books you guys are reading. Like I said, I picked the books just to kind of give us a framework of what we might be talking about, but that does not necessarily mean that that's what we're going to be talking about. So feel free to try and jump onto the Zoom meeting whenever you can. I want to do this for you guys, to have a better connection with you, and it also helps me gauge which books to pick for our buddy read. I've enjoyed the last couple that I have been able to talk with people on, and you know, yeah, it's really enjoyable. So if you've gotten this far, thanks you guys. I will try, hopefully my eye doesn't give out on me, because next Sunday kiddo gets back, but he doesn't get back until like midnight, so I should have this video out for you guys early then, because it's just gonna be me and the husband. Oh, this week we're going to see New Kids on the Block. I'm super excited about that. He surprised me with tickets, and I'm like, yes, yeah, super excited about it. So I'll probably have footage of that in my daily reels. But other than that, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you in the next video. If you come with me tonight, I can show you